Hi again, it's Nancy. This is what I've been playing with today. Forsythia. Since today is the first full day of spring for 2013, I decided that I needed to make up some Forsythia. It's still so cold here. Doesn't really feel like spring-like weather, but these buds will be popping anytime soon, and I just want to get a little jump start in the house. So what I did to make these was use these petals right here. These are from Fancy Flowers, which is from Scraptastical Creations. These are flower number 2, and the leaves that are going to go with it are from flower number 6 of the same file. And these are just quick little flowers that take you no time to make it all. So what we're going to use today is our embossing tool. I'm going to use a 5mm side, and then we're also going to use the 1mm side to shape up our leaves. I have brown floral tape for these because the stems on Forsythia are brown. And we have a green stamen that's going to go in the center. You only need one for 2 flowers. We're going to cut it in half, and a glue gun. And of course a wire cutter. So here we go. We're going to shape this up, cup it up first, and take your piercing tool, thingamabob, whatever you have that's hard and a nice thin shape to it, nice thin barrel. And what I did was pinched from one direction and rolled it, and then the other direction. So you're going to be pinching and rolling and just alternate directions from each petal. Now this isn't exactly a Forsythia flower, but it works. I think it looks like it once it's all done up. Forsythia flowers actually have only 4 petals, but you know what? For our purpose, they're just going to work out fine. So poke a hole in the center. You want a decent sized hole in there, but you don't want it too big because we're just going to stick one stamen in there. And what I did was just grabbed everything and kind of pinched it up and squished it together like that. We're going to cut this right in half. I'm going to put one little drop of glue on the back here and push this stamen right down in there through it. And what you want to do is pull it through, but not all the way. We're going to leave it sticking up a little bit there. You can see that? Alright, and then to get it to stay where we want it, just another little drop of glue. Now you see how I pushed it through the glue? It's got a bunch of glue built up on here, and that's going to help us out because these are very thin wires. So when we go to tape it, it's going to give us a little bit more to grab onto to wrap the tape around. So while that one's drying, I'm just going to do another one real quick so you can see how it is. See this technique I whipped up today? Again, we're pinching and rolling. The old pinch and roll, back and forth, this direction, and then this direction. Poke your hole. Give it a nice little squishy squish. Drop of glue. And then push your stamen down through. Almost all the way. Let's leave another drop of glue on here. Hold it where we want it. Okay, and that one's drying, so we're going to grab our leaves. And I printed them out in this nice light green color because the leaves that come out on the Forsythia are nice baby new leaves, and they are this nice light green color. So we're just going to make one little line right down the center. I didn't make it all the way to the end because this is where we're going to put a spot of glue, and then we're just going to grab it and pinch it together and give it a nice little shape like that. Okay, a little dot of glue. And you want to look at your flower and see wherever there's a decent space in between the 2 petals. So this one's right here. We're going to just attach this to the base of the flower on the outside so that you can see the leaf through it. We're going to do the same thing on this one. Alrighty, and I'm going to use the brown tape that I have. And first we're going to tape each stem. Give it a pinch and twist on here. I showed you this technique in the last video I made of how to stem flowers. So if you want to learn how to do the taping technique and how to stem your flowers, you can watch that last video. Alright, so we're just going to give that a quick pinch. And now I have one already started here. And we're going to add this to it. I start it right at the top of the wire to put the first flower, and then I alternate it facing the flowers on each side, just like on a regular Forsythia bush. So this one we're going to stick on this side, and the leaf is going to face right up against the stem. You're going to leave a little space and start your wire, a little space for the wire to bend out for the head of the flower. So we're going to start our tape down here and pinch it and twist it. And then this side, we're going to put this last flower on this side. And we're going to pinch it and twist it. And we'll just tape down the stem a little bit. So there you have it. I have these 3 stems of Forsythia that I made up today. So check back on my blog and maybe you'll see them in some sort of a fantastic project. Thanks for stopping by.